All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash Barakatham. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a salute and a shalom to all the Akim that are out to labor pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. Hold on real quick. Um, yeah, I was sitting here watching the Agmanagan, his lesson he put up a few minutes ago, and the title of Ag lesson is why is GMS so annoying, right? Because these other camps, they look at us as being annoying, right? All right, we are annoying. We are annoying to them. See, now, annoying. What does annoying mean? Annoying meaning. Annoying means causing irritation or annoyance, right? Irritating, infuriating, maddening, trying, tiresome, troublesome, bothersome. So these other camps look at us as being what? Bothersome, right? We are what? Bothering them. But the scriptures say what? Give them warning from me, right? Let's get Ezekiel 3 and 17 to 19. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. See? So the watchman watches over the city, right? We are watching over who? Jerusalem. Okay, because Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. See, so we are watching over Jerusalem. We're telling them, hey, this is what's going to happen, right? The sword is coming. The MOTB is coming. Destruction is coming. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. See? So we are supposed to be annoying because we are warning Jerusalem of the impending doom. I'm gonna play this a little bit.
And if we don't warn him,
See?
and he don't turn from his wicked way, he's going to be destroyed. Now, we understand that the sword ultimately, okay, is going to be the thermonuclear destruction. But the one form of the sword, like Psalm 17 and 13, arise and disappoint the wicked, save me from the sword, of the wicked, Psalms 17 and 13, that sword is going to come in the form of a sharat, incision, the mark. All right?
See, man? It say, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So, these other camps, they are basically tired of us being annoying and all of this. They don't like when we correct them and all that. Well, when you go off in when you go off in the doctrine, we will continue to correct you. What's the problem? Right? Because Jake, if we don't warn you, we're going to be destroyed then. Because we didn't warn you. So Jake, we're going to continue to warn you, man. I don't, Jake, and we don't give a fuck if you find it annoying or not. So what? You're gonna still hear it anyway. It says, if I warn the wicked, saying you are under the penalty of death, but you fail to deliver the warning, they will die in their sins, and I will hold you responsible for their deaths. See? So Jake, we don't we don't want to be held responsible for you being destroyed because we didn't warn you. We're going to continue to warn you, man. Because we don't want to be held responsible for you being destroyed. Because the Apostle Paul said this. Is it Acts 20? Is it Acts 20? Yep. This is Acts 20 and 26 to 27. It says, wherefore I take you to record this day that I am pure from the blood of all men. It says, in the NLT, I declare today that I have been faithful. If anyone suffers eternal death, it is not my fault. For I have not shunned to declare to you all the counsel of Yahweh Shema Shah. It says in the NLT, for I did not shrink from declaring all that Yahweh Shema Shah wants you to know. So Jake, we're going to keep telling you about the MOTB. We're going to keep telling you where you're going off in the doctrine and all of that. Jake, we're going to keep telling you that, man. Just like the Ak Monagon said. Okay, so if we're annoying, oh well, get over it. Hold on, let's see. This is Ezekiel 33 and 2. It says, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. Hold on. It says, It says what? He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. So, Jake, if you Israelites refuse to take warning, if you all refuse to take heed to the warning, that's on you. That's on you. But we told you. See?
Mark of the beast is the RFID chip. If you're not warning your congregations about it, your blood is required. All right. In Ezekiel 3:18, it says, "But their blood will I require at thine hand." We take that very seriously.
Yep.
That's why we're like unto the search party of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. We've been commanded and given a job, all right, to defend the gospel. When something's off, we have to correct it. All right, it's our obligation. We understand that our blood will be required, right? Our blood will be required. That's why I said we're pillars of salvation, because the words that we speak, they're 100% correct. We have to say that. People are looking for 100% truth, not some truth. All right, and in order to have the truth, you got to have the Rakah HaKodash. That's why the Spirit got on the elder apostle Dahar to start saying Rakah HaKodash. All right, and you can't eat the whole roll, meaning you can't have the full understanding of these scriptures digested and let it marinate unless you got the Rakah HaKodash. All right, you need that element. Mm-hmm. And all right, and also in Ezekiel, like it said, thy blood will I require at thy hand. You know, a lot of underhanded stuff is going on in these other congregations, and we might not have proof or evidence of it, but it's all going to be revealed.
Yep.
All right, it's all going to be revealed. But these guys, they're going to keep talking the way they're talking, and guess what? We're going to keep watching your videos. Some brothers can stand to watch a lot of it. I have to watch it on 2x and jump around, because one thing about these other groups, they'll do 2 and 3 hour lessons, which is nothing wrong with that if you're bringing out a bunch of history and precepts. But a lot of it is just entertaining. They're on there for a long time so that they can garner more attention, get more donations. You always see a freaking coin up there, or some fucking Cash App handle, you know? That's why I believe they're mainly on there. All right? And then when you come to our videos, if they're that long, it's nothing but precepts in the comment board.
Right.
So you can kind of tell where who the Spirit is dealing with. And a lot of the comments I've gotten in the past, which me personally, if you leave a comment on one of my videos, if I see that it's insincere, if I don't see a Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Kakwadash, or you using the wrong name, you know what I'm saying? And you got a long ass paragraph, I'm just going to delete your comment. It's like it never happened. All right, what are you here for?
Right.
All right. And yeah, yes, you might have some of the sisters big us up, which is fine. But again, a lot of the sisters, look, there's no GMS, Great Millstone Sisterhood, all right? Like Priest Bunloy used to say back in the day, what's this thing I'm hearing about the sisters? You know, hey, quite frankly, the sisters, the Akwathium, they kind of got it rough, because they ain't no sisterhood. They ain't no, like, GMS group for the sisters. They just in the background doing what the scriptures say. And they, like the scripture says, if they believe, they can deliver their household. So you see the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua?
Yep.
People act like we hate women and stuff like that. No, some of us have women and daughters and cousins that are women and stuff that believe. So
exactly,
if you're doing right in righteousness, like Priest Daniela, he recently did a video on Cornelius. When he goes in righteousness, it's just incredible. I'm just dumbfounded. I feel like a little kid watching the videos. All right? But if we see something going off, we got to call it out. You know, it's our job.
Right.
We don't care how annoyed you Israelites are, you know? So with that.
So, Jake, we going to continue to be annoying, whether you like it or not, just like the Akmanagan just said, man. Jake, we going to continue to be annoying. Bottom line. You say what? Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgression. Let's get that. It say, cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and shew my people their transgression. In the house of Jacob their sin, it says. So we're going to keep doing it, man. We're going to keep doing it, Jake. This is Psalms 40 and 9 to 10. It says, I have preached righteousness in the great congregation. Lo, I have not refrained my lips. O Yahweh Shemal shall thou knowest. I have not hid thy righteousness within my heart. I have declared thy faithfulness and thy salvation. I have not concealed thy loving kindness and thy truth from the great congregation. See? All right, man. So, with that, I say shalom.